Good morning, everyone. We'll get started as soon as courtroom 2 is with us. Morning, Miss Greenhouse. Good to see you.
Good morning, Judge Morrow. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. White.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Is Mr. Massagedin there with you?
He is not.
Okay.
He's not on the Zoom.
I don't see him. I
And
guess I take it that he'll be with us. So we'll get, I just had a question for him regarding one of his matters this morning that I wanted to dispose of first. As soon as he gets on, I'll speak with him about that. We can get started if you all are ready to in courtroom 2. I also see that we have Ms. Chancey on, the interpreter. So I believe that we need one for the add-on case, and I believe that's Ms. McLeod's case.
that's correct, Judge.
Okay, so we'll be with you as soon as we can, Ms. Chancey. Thank you for being here this morning. And I see that Mr. Massagedin is with us. Mr. Massagedin, are you with me?
Yes, good morning, Judge.
Good morning. I wanted to address position number 17, Ms. Gaddis, because she has her mother and father here this morning. I know that we've reset this and you're asking for a reset until next week. Is that correct? You're still working on placement?
Yes, well, Judge, Ms. Gaddis told me that she did have a placement, that she had an acceptance letter that her father was in possession of, that she had been accepted into Tagus, a inpatient residential rehab facility in Marietta that she's been accepted to. I know she does also have a hold out of Glynn County that she's going to have to go and address once she is done here. We had discussed the options that are available for her here today. I have not been able to speak with either of her parents, but we had discussed the possibility of giving her time to think. She wasn't sure whether she wanted to plead guilty or not guilty today. So that was the reason for the reset. But I believe she has been accepted into a rehab program. initially, Your Honor, we would have been asking for a non-negotiated plea with no jail time so she can go and address the Glenn County hold, but I'm not sure whether she had determined whether that's exactly what she wanted to do, given that it would be a guilty plea.
Good morning, Mr. Gaddis. How are you today?
Morning, Your Honor. I'm all right. I'm trying to get through all this today. I have a acceptance letter to a 90-day treatment program that has various stages through it here locally in the Atlanta area. I understand there is a hold in DeKalb County, or no, Glenn County, and I wasn't sure how that interplay. I have not had the opportunity to talk to counsel or provide that information directly. I provide to my ex, who was supposed to get it to the state because she's the victim in the case. I understand it's going to be reset there, and it's probably in the best interest of everybody. Just be careful on any pleas that are entered at this juncture regarding that other case. That could affect that other case.
And also, if there's a date specific that she is going to be going into treatment, I am willing also to accept some type of bond modification if that's what's requested of the court. So
The only thing I can tell Your Honor is that she's to be accepted immediately. It's always qualified by bed space, but the letter of acceptance covers her insurance, is approved, her treatment plan's approved. Obviously, if she has to go to Glenn County and resolve the hold, then that kind of would mute it. I wasn't sure if the court was going to write it as a condition before she's released to another department somehow, that or another agency like Glenn County. If the court was going to require to complete this 90 days here locally first, and then head report there or not. I wasn't sure how the court was going to structure that.
okay, well, why don't I have you talk with Mr. Masajuddin either this morning, or if you all want me to reset this till next week so that you all can come up with a plan for me. And again, as I said, that if it's not a guilty plea, given that she is going to be going into some type of treatment, I am willing to consider a bond modification if that's what you requested the court. Okay.
Your Honor, if I may, Mr. Gaddis, your last digits of your phone number is 1249.
That is correct.
Okay, so I have that number and I can give you a call, Your Honor, if we can just have about 5 or 10 minutes and figure out exactly what we want to do here today.
Okay, that's fine. So just take the time that you need. I've got a whole calendar this morning, so you all let me know when you're ready for me. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All
I'll be
right.
giving you a call right away, Mr. Gaddis.
Okay, very good. Thank you all. Let's see, who do we have in courtroom 2?
Position 7, Mr. Carson.
And Mr. White, what are we going to do with Mr. Carson this morning?
A negotiated plea, Judge.
Very good. Good morning, Mr. Carson. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can place your hand down. Good morning, Mr. Sirocco.
Morning, Judge. So for this case, this is from 7-3's SAP. Same offer here with the updated credit for time served. For count 1, the battery family violence, 12 months probation, served 90 days, credit for time served 25 days, balance probated, for him to have no further contact with Tiffany Green, complete FFIB, and no firearms. Counts 2 and 3 would both merge with count 1. We would ask the court sound for Miss Tiffany Green when appropriate, and we would ask the defense stipulate to factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Ms. Green is on the line and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Doesn't appear so. Mr. White?
Your Honor, we do stipulate for the purpose of the plea. We would just have probation go to non-reporting when it completes all of its requirements.
Mr. Carson, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003451F, you wish to plead guilty to battery family violence. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
Do you need to speak further with Mr. White there?
Nah, we already talked. There's really nothing I can
Oh,
do.
okay. I see your body language, and it's my duty to make sure that you're pleading guilty of your own free will. Okay. So if you have any reservations, I want to address those. If you tell me that you don't, then I'm happy to go forward.
Only thing I was gonna say was Miss Green, she moved to Texas. That was the only thing I can say. She moved to Texas because she didn't want me to lose my place because she actually was the one who assaulted me first, and that was the main thing. But I mean, I don't know what else to say. She assaulted me first. I can't go to trial or anything like that. I have a dog and a cat at the house that my son is struggling to take care of right now. So I just really just want to do what I can so I can just get out of here, please, possible. Because this is really just taking a toll on me and my family right now.
Well, there's no stay away asked for, so you'll be able to return to wherever you want, if that location is where you want to return to.
It's just that they said I have to stay away.
Okay. You have to stay away. I'm gonna order that you stay away from her, but not from the location if she's not there. So if she's not at that location, then you can go back to that location, okay? All right. So I believe my last question is, you've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yeah, she let me know everything I needed to.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Carson, when you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you're not going to be on reporting probation and have to pay those fees, okay?
All right.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Carson.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's okay. Thank you.
Next is position 8 through 10. Court.
It's gonna be a negotiated plea, Judge.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Coer. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we are conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Soroka.
Thank you, Judge, for position 8. And this is all a global recommendation here. For position 8, count 1 on the criminal trespass, 12 months probation, serve 60 days, credit for time served 25 days. That is from March 19th of this year to March 20th of this year, and then from June 18th of this year to present. Balance suspended. Stay away from the Chevron service station located at 1722 Campbellton Road, Southwest Atlanta. Count 2 would merge with count 1. For position 9, 12 months to serve 56 days, credit for time served 28 days, and that is from June 17th of this year to present. Balance probated, stay away from the Chevron located at 1722 Campbellton Road, Southwest Atlanta, BHET. And as upon taking the plea, the position 10, the failure to appear, will be null prost. We would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and identification for purposes of the plea.
So stipulated, Your Honor. Just set the plea is negotiated, ask that his probation terminate upon completion of his requirements.
This is the same location, I believe, 1722 Campbellton Road that he keeps returning to. We would object to a termination. We're fine with it going non-reported.
Does he require any assistance regarding housing, Mr. White?
Judge, I've spoken with him once before. I don't believe so. So I will double check when we're done here, have a social worker present, and if he doesn't, take care.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Coe, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 001466A, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass, and in case 25 CR 003410A, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. Is that right?
Right.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, I am. That's
When you understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
I don't need to try.
Okay. But you understand that you have a right to have one if you wanted one though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Has anyone forced you or coerced you to plead guilty? Okay, I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Coer. I'm gonna waive the probation fees for you to help you get on your feet. And when you complete the BHET, I'm going to have the probation go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get that done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation and have to pay, well, you won't have to pay any fees regardless, but sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
And if you do need some assistance with housing, Mr. Coer, Mr. White's gonna speak with somebody regarding that, and we'll help you in that regard, okay?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Cruz. Next is position 11, Mr. Cruz.
It's also negotiated plea, Judge.
Okay,
Kind of 1 second. Judge, we're ready to proceed.
okay. Good morning, Mr. Cruz. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say it again for me.
Yes.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Soroka.
Yes, Judge, for this case, the criminal trespass, state's recommendation 12 months probation on count 1, serve 30 days, credit for time served 15 days. That is from July 1st of this year to present. Balance probated, stay away from all MARTA premises and property, complete at BHET. And count 2, 12 months probation concurrent with count 1. We would ask the defense stipulate to factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
So White?
No, we do stipulate for the purposes of the plea. We would ask that the stay away from MARTA just be in relation to any MARTA suspension. If MARTA wants him to stay away, then he would, obviously. And then we ask the probation terminated after he completes his BHET. Mr. Cruz also, he has a bit of an issue with the behavioral health evaluation. He doesn't understand what that has to do with the charge. I tried to explain it to him the best I could. So if we can go, how you want to proceed from there, Judge, I'm not sure. But.
Okay. What is he accused of doing on MARTA, Mr. Soroka?
Give me one moment, Judge. I am filling in for Deputy Falk with respect to her half of the calendar. So
Okay.
let me tell you briefly. So the basis for the criminal trespass is the return to MARTA after having been previously criminally trespassed. So they don't want him there. And on the certain acts, bus, rail, station prohibited, he was moving between cars on one of their rapid rail cars in the absence of a bona fide emergency.
And why is the BHET requested?
Let me see if I can pull it. It very well could have something to do with his recent criminal trespass conviction. He was convicted this year of another criminal trespass charge. And yeah, he has a permanent ban from MARTA. So we're happy for this to be in accordance with MARTA's policies, if that's what the stay away would be. Um,
Judge, I would argue that just presence of another charge does not equal behavioral health.
I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 criminal trespass cases within the past year. That would be the basis. So we would ask for BHET.
Were they all, do you know whether or not they were all from MARTA, Mr. Sirocco, or was it different locations?
Some of these are out of county, so I couldn't tell you, but let me look and see if jailing has anything to say about it.
Well, something's going on, Mr. White, and whatever it is, I'd like to tailor the sentence to it. If it's not behavioral, then if it's an issue with housing, then I certainly could understand and empathize with that. But if it's not housing and it's not behavioral, then why do we have so many? I just don't want them to keep coming back.
There is, I see at least from one of the, it's not a criminal trespass case, but there is fare evasion from 2023. I believe so I couldn't tell you as to the rest of the other criminal trespasses, but with respect to at least one case that would seem to involve MARTA, though it is a felony case, I don't have the disposition for it, but fare evasion from 2023.
Okay. All right. Mr. White, anything further?
No, Judge.
Okay, so I'm gonna accept the recommendation for BHET if I can't, just so that if he does come back, at least we've known that we've gone down that path before. But if you need to talk with him about that, or if you need to maybe flesh it out a bit and give me some other type of explanation, I'm willing to consider that as well. But at this point, it will be a BHET, and I will have it go non-reporting once he completes the BHET. There's nothing I can do about that. He's permanently banned from MARTA, so if he goes back to MARTA, you understand that he's gonna come back here because they're gonna call the police and he'll be charged with another criminal trespass, so he needs to stay away from MARTA.
Fair enough, Judge.
Okay. So, would he like to, proceed or?
Thank you.
You talk, go ahead, go talk to him, Mr. White.
And Judge, if I may, while we're have this brief interim, I just got off the phone with Mr. David Gaddis. For Miss Elise Gaddis, position 17, we are going to be going forward with the request for reset for 1 week.
Okay, so she will be reset till next Tuesday.
Yes, and there's no
Okay.
need for a bond hearing today. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, very good. Thank you. I appreciate you handling that first, Mr. Sajidin. And Mr. Gaddis, you and Ms. Gaddis are free to go this morning if you choose. I'll see you next week.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a good day.
We're ready to proceed, Judge.
All right. If nothing further, Mr. Cruz, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003720G, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and certain acts on a bus rail station prohibited. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning? Say it again for me.
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation? Okay, I'm having difficulty hearing.
Can't hear you. Well, yes, ma'am. I had to make sure you.
Sir. Yes, sir. You said ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I can't see you from the screen.
Okay, you're fine, Mr. Cruz. I'm just wanting to make sure that we have a court reporter that's taking down everything that we say this morning, so I want to make sure that I get it on the record accurately. So
No,
my question to you is, are you satisfied with what Mr. White has done for you?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Yes, sir. Is anybody forced you? No, ma'am. No, sir.
Okay, I'll accept the plea as negotiated. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status, Mr. Cruz. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Who do we have next?
That's Sarah's.
Come on, Mr. Lee.
She said, please.
Come on.
Next
Well,
is,
he doesn't have to be brought up.
oh, he's pleading not guilty.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he go back. He go back. Oh, he said pleading not guilty.
Okay, come on, Mr. Lee. All right. Come on, Mr. Lee. Take care, okay?
You can go to positions 25 and 26, Mr. Jones.
Everything.
Also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Tucker.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
True.
Okay, thank you, sir. Mrs. Rocco?
Thank you, Judge. For position 25, 12 months probation concurrent with the other case, position 26, which is 25 CR 003690C. No further contact with Joshua Mazzarella, Mazzarella, and 40 hours community service. On position 26, 12 months to serve 32 days, credit for time served 16 days, balance probated, and that 16 days credit is from June 30th of this year to present. Balance probated, stay away from the Quick Trip at 761 Sidney Marcus Boulevard in Atlanta, and count 2, which is the possession use of drug-related objects, is 12 months probation concurrent with count 1, and for him to undergo an alcohol and drug evaluation and complete treatment if recommended. And we would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And sound for Mr. Mazzarella if he is online.
If Mr. Mozzarella is with us and wishes to address the court, now is your opportunity. Doesn't appear so. Yes, Ms. Tucker.
So we stipulate to the facts for the purposes of the plea. And Your Honor, we would like to request for 3 months of the probation fees to be waived, the initial 3 months, so that he has the opportunity to search for a job so that he's able to pay the probation fees.
Mr. Jones, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003689C, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass. And in case 25 CR 003690C, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and possession and use of drug-related objects. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation? You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Jones, to help you get on your feet, I'll waive the first 2 months of probation fees to help you, give you time to find a job. Once you complete the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation and have to pay fees, okay?
Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, Mr. Jones.
Yeah. Next is position 24, Mr. Jackson.
Also a negotiated plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Jackson. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you hold it up for me? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say it again. Okay. You're gonna need to speak up for me, Mr. Jackson. Thank you. Mr. Sirocco?
Thank you, Judge. For count one, it's 12 months probation concurrent with count two, $300 fine. For count two, 12 months, served 28 days, credit for time served 14 days. And that is from July 2nd of this year to present. Balance probated, BHET, stay away from 3503 Camp Creek Parkway in East Point. That's the racetrack there. And we would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Tucker?
We do stipulate to the facts for the purposes of the plea, and we request that he be allowed to go on non-reporting upon payment of the fine and completion of the BHET assessment.
No objection from the state.
Does he, is he gonna be able to pay the fine? Or would he like that to be converted to community service as opposed to a fine? Would that be of assistance to him?
He says he will be able to pay the fine.
Okay. Mr. Jackson, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003722Y, you wish to plead guilty to willful obstruction of law enforcement officers and criminal trespass. Is that correct? Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation? Say it again for me. You have to speak verbally for me. Okay, so you might have said it, but we can't hear you very well, Mr. Jackson. You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Right.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty? If you responded, okay. I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Jackson. When you complete the terms, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Next is position 22, Mr. Harris.
Also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Harris. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Harris. You can place your hand down. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Judge, for count one, the battery, 12 months, served 36 days, credit for time served 18 days. That is from June 28th of this year to present, balance probated, 12-week anger management course, no further contact with Mr. Pierre Ridge. Stay away from Hydropop Smoke Shop at 1037 Euclid Avenue, Northeast Atlanta, and 40 hours community service. For count two, 12 months probation concurrent with count one, pay a $300 fine, and count three would merge with count one. State would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea. And if Mr. Ridge is on the line and wishes to speak, we would ask the court sound for him as well.
Mr. Ridge is with us and wishes to address the court. Now is your opportunity. Doesn't appear so.
Yes, we stipulate to the facts for the purposes of the plea. And Your Honor, we would request in this case as well that the first few months of the probation fees be waived. Once. So that he has the opportunity to look for work, so that he can pay his probation fees. And additionally, the $300 fine, if that could be converted into community service hours.
Okay. Does he require assistance with any issues with housing, Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Harris, I'll have I believe we have a social worker there. We'll have a social worker visit with you to give you some options in that regard, okay? All right. And yes, I will convert the fine to community service to give you the opportunity to do it that way. If nothing further, Mr. Harris, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003670G, you wish to plead guilty to battery and willful obstruction of law enforcement officers. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. And I did want to ask if at the completion of the terms, he could go on non-reporting status.
Okay, I was going to have him do that as well, Ms. Tucker. But I understand. My question to you, Mr. Harris, was do you wish to plead guilty to battery and willful obstruction?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation? Do you understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to plead guilty? Okay, I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Harris. I will convert the fine to community service, so that'll be 30 hours of community service. I'll waive the first 2 months of the probation fees so that it'll give you enough time to either get through all of the community service and the anger management. And once you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on reporting probation and have to pay fees, okay?
So,
All right, good luck to you, Mr. Harris.
have a great day.
Next is position 20, Mr. Hall.
Also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Hall. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down. Yes, Mr. Sirocco.
Yes, Judge. So for the Loiter Prowl, state's recommendation here is 12 months, served 32 days, credit for time served 16 days. That is from June 30th of this year to present, balance probated for him to complete an OP 21 law and decision-making course, 40 hours community service, and stay away from all Georgia Tech premises and property. We ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
Tucker.
We do so stipulate for the purposes of the plea.
Mr. Hall, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003687H, you wish to plead guilty to loitering and prowling, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Hall. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. So the sooner you get that done, the sooner you're not going to be on reporting probation. Also know that you cannot go back to any of the Georgia Tech properties, okay? So make sure that you stay away from Georgia Tech, all right?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay, good luck to you, Mr. Hall.
Next is position 21, Mr. Harper.
Also a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Harper. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sure.
Okay, thank you, sir. Mr. Soraka?
Yes, Judge, for count one, the terroristic threats and acts, that is 12 months served, 120 days, credit for time served, 17 days. And that is from June 29th of this year to present. Balance probated from to complete a 12-week anger management course, stay away from all MARTA premises and property, and 40 hours community service. Count two would be 12 months probation concurrent with count one and a $300 fine on that. We would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
We so stipulate for the purposes of the plea.
Okay. If nothing further, Mr. Harper, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003669B, you wish to plead guilty to terroristic threats and acts and willful obstruction of law enforcement officers. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, Your Honor.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Certainly am, yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right? Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Soraka, before I give the sentence, can you tell me what the underlying facts of the terroristic threats and obstruction?
I can, Judge. So this was from June 28th of this year at the MARTA North Avenue station. Law enforcement responded to a report of an unknown male acting disorderly on one of the trains who was armed with a knife. He had exited the train at the MARTA North Avenue and began yelling and cursing at one of the MARTA protective specialists there, who was traveling as well. He began arguing with another passenger while he was holding it was a pocket knife. And he was also observed yelling at someone on the train at Midtown. Officer made contact with protective specialist Littles, who explained that the defendant appeared to be intoxicated and was swaying back and forth on the train car with that knife in his hand, though he didn't brandish the knife. Upon the officer's arrival, he became increasingly agitated, argumentative, disorderly, insisting that the officer wouldn't take any action against him. When, upon continuing the investigation, he began digging through his backpack, which prompted the officer to place him in cuffs. While he was detained, he resisted, clenching his fists and fighting stance and yanking his arm away from the officer, and began yelling threats, repeatedly stating that he would kill and shoot the officer while being escorted for processing. So that's the factual basis, and there's his criminal history is pretty bad. I can go into it if you want.
No, my concern is that I'm not sure if this is an anger issue or if it's a alcohol and drug issue, if it's a mental health issue. Ms.
If Your Honor
Tucker,
feels that ADET or MHET might be appropriate as well, state has no problem with that either.
Ms. Tucker, if you want to speak with your client, if he wants to, instead of the 12 weeks of anger management, if he wants to undergo an MHET and a ADET, the court is happy to consider that as opposed to the anger management. It appears to me that there might be something else going on here that needs to be addressed.
That very well could be the case, Judge, but I would just say recently there are several like violent and threat-related convictions. Most recently an aggravated stalking, ag assault, battery, giving false information. I don't have any information about that, the particulars of that case. But there's several things that would suggest there's an anger problem. So that's why we recommended the anger management, but I see.
He has no objections to taking the anger management course as recommended by the state.
Okay. All right, well, since you all negotiated it, then I will accept the negotiated plea. As such, I will also I'm gonna have him be on probation the entire time, but I will waive the fees while he's on probation to help him stay on his feet. Okay, but I do want him reporting the entire time. All right, good luck to you, Mr. Harper.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
You will never see me again.
Hope not. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Judge Morrow.
Good morning, Francois. How are you today?
Okay, I have positions number 4 and 5 when you're ready.
Okay.
Ms. Kane.
And let's see. Is this Mr. White's Mr. Massageddon's case?
Yes, it is, Judge.
Okay. You with me, Mr. Massageddon? He's on the screen here, Francois, but he's not responding. So let me give him a moment. And
He's on the phone over here talking to a client.
oh, okay. All right. Anyone else that we can, while we wait for that, anyone that we can take in courtroom 2? And Ms. Webb, I see you here. Are you with me, Nigel Webb?
Yes.
Ms. Webb, it's my understanding that Mr. Fears is going to plead not guilty today. His case will be returned to the division judge, and notice will be given of his next hearing date, ma'am.
Oh, so he was already seen?
No, he's not going to be seen by me today because he's pleading not guilty. So his case will be returned to a division judge.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
Judge, it looks like we're ready for positions 4 and 5, Ms. Kane.
Okay, and this is gonna be a negotiated plea, counsel?
This is for Kane. Yes, Judge, a negotiated plea.
Okay. Yes, good morning, Ms. Kane. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, you're gonna have to speak up for me. Okay, thank you. You can place your hand down. Thank you, Ms. Kane. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Judge, for the battery, 12 months probation, served 56 days, credit for time served 28 days. That is from June 18th of this year to present. Balance suspended. No further contact with Ramon Mack, Ramon. Stay away from 5450 Winstead Court in South Fulton. And as part of the plea agreement, upon accepting guilty plea here, it states going to no pros. It is position 5, the failure to appear for the underlying offense. We asked the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
And defense so stipulates that is our understanding what the state's offer was. We just ask that Your Honor follow the state's recommendation from Ms. Kane.
Okay. Ms. Kane, it's my understanding that in case 22 CR 004954E, you wish to plead guilty to battery. Is that correct? Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Ms. Kane. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, we'll see you next time, Francois. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, for positions 28, 29, or I'm sorry, for position 31, Miss Chantel Marion, I spoke with her on the phone. She's going to be entering a plea of not guilty today.
Okay, so waiver will be filed in
Yes.
that matter. Okay. And what about positions 28, 29, and 30?
That client was also in medical, so I'm waiting on him to be produced so I can speak with him and confer the state's offer.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that client, was that, going to be an MH reset.
Okay.
They're on, in psych ops right now, and they, that.
Okay.
Far into it.
Okay, so 28, 29, and 30 will be reset until next Tuesday. Is that okay, Mr. Masajuddin?
Yes, that's totally fine. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so 7/22. And Ms. Grace or Ms. Champion, on position number 37, Devon Williams, have we heard from the private attorney in that regard? I believe I reset this from last week.
Not to my knowledge, Judge.
Okay. And what about, have we heard from Ms. McLeod this morning regarding when she's going to jump on with us?
Yes, Judge, she just called, and Ms. Blunt is gonna log in on, in courtroom 1, and she'll be ready momentarily.
Okay. Anyone else that we can take in the interim?
Yes,
Judge, I think we can do either 38 or 33. I'm ready for both. Those are both negotiated, please.
yes, we can go to position 38, Mr. Williams. Joseph Williams.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry, Judge. This is not a negotiated. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, it is. Yes, this is a negotiated plea. I'm sorry, Judge, for the confusion.
Okay. Okay. Yes, good morning, Mr. Williams. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can place your hand down, Mr. Williams. Mr. Sirocco?
Yes, Judge. For count one, the Loiter Prowl, 12 months, served 30 days, credit for time served 15 days. That is from July 1st of this year to present. Balance probated, for him to complete Operation 21 Law and Decision Making course. Stay away from Cluster Avenue, the whole of Cluster Avenue in Atlanta, because there's several addresses involved here along Cluster. 12 months for the second count, 12 months probation concurrent with count one, and for him to undergo an alcohol and drug evaluation and completely adhere with any recommended treatment. We would ask the defense stipulate the factual basis, venue, and ID for purposes of the plea.
And defense so stipulates for the purposes of the plea, Your Honor, we would just ask that for Mr. Williams that he be given some time to get back on his feet, and that the fees associated with probation be waived for the first 3 months, and then also for the probation to become non-reporting upon completion of those requirements.
State would object to non-reporting. There's probation violations from 22 and 23, and I do see there is a history of drug related convictions here, although they are older.
Okay. Mr. Williams, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003729Y, you wish to plead guilty to loitering and prowling and possession and use of drug-related objects. Is that correct? You're on mute there, courtroom 2. Thank you. Yes, sir. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the present time?
I am not non-alcohol.
You understand, you've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with what he's done for you?
He's done a fantastic job.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
I do, Your Honor.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Williams. I'll waive the first 2 months of probation fees to help you get and stay on your feet. And once you complete the terms of the probation, including the ADET, if once you complete any treatment, that if you need some treatment, then I'll have your probation go to a non-reporting status. Okay.
I understand that, about having a drug problem, and I do have a drug problem, and I freely admit that.
Mr. Williams, please, I'd advise you please not to speak on the record. This is a recorded call with the solicitor. If you need to speak to the social worker, like we spoke about yesterday, she should be there present in the courtroom, and then you're gonna have to speak to them before they let you go out of here as part of the plea agreement. So you're gonna get to see someone, and they're gonna work with you to get you into the program that's gonna help you best. Okay.
Okay. Good luck to you, Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Next is position 33, Mr. Payne. Williams.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Payne. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video. Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can place your hand down. Thank you, Mr. Payne. Yes, Mr. Sorkin.
Is this, excuse me, I'm not sure if I missed it. Is this a negotiated plea?
Yes, it is.
Okay. For count one, the theft by shoplifting, 12 months probation concurrent with count two, for him to complete an anti-theft course and stay away from Marshalls at 2625 Piedmont Avenue, Northeast Atlanta. And for count two, 12 months, served 36 days, credit for time served 18 days. And that is from June 28th of this year to present. Balance probated, for him to complete an Op 21 Law and Decision Making course. Have no further contact with Ms. Courtney Brathwaite, and 60 hours community service. We would sound for Ms. Brathwaite and, Mr. Brathwaite. And we would ask the defense stipulate to factual basis, venue, and identification for purposes of the plea.
And defense so stipulates, we just ask that the court follow the state's recommendation for Mr. Payne this morning.
If Mr. Braithwaite is on the line and wishes to address the court, now is your opportunity. Does not appear so. Yes, Mr. Payne, it's my understanding that in case 25 CR 003659J, you wish to plead guilty to theft by shoplifting and simple battery. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
Oh, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated, Mr. Payne. When you complete the terms of the probation, I'll have it go to a non-reporting status. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Grace, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Would you mind on the DV bench warrant calendar, calling Mr. Thomas Smith if you have his contact information and see if he can jump on a little earlier for us?
Okay.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. What are we going to do with position number 27, Frederick Lee? This is Ms. Tucker's case. Does she still need to see him?
Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Lee this morning and he wanted to enter a plea of not guilty.
Okay, so you'll be filing a waiver in that case and we will return it to the division judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. And aside from Ms. McLeod's case, oh, here we go. We have Ms. McLeod.
Good morning, Your Honor. We're here in courtroom 1 if we need to do the breakout with
Okay. Okay, yes. Good morning, Ms. McLeod. Can you hear me okay?
I can, Your Honor. I need to speak with Mr. Gonzalez, please.
Okay, and before you speak with him, are you also representing position 13, Brenton Dennis?
I think so, Your Honor. Yes, I think Mr. Dennis is my client. Yes.
Okay, do you know what we're gonna do with Mr. Dennis this morning? Or
I
you
do
need to
not
speak with
know
him as
know
well?
yet. I do need to speak with him as well.
Okay, yes,
He refused court. I guess he had some other things going on, so he didn't want to come to court this morning.
okay, thank you. You want me to reset him until next week, Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor. If you
Okay,
would,
so
please.
that's fine. Position 13, Mr. Dennis will reset until next Tuesday, the 22nd. Okay, so if we can go ahead and place Ms. McLeod, Ms. Chancey, and courtroom 1 into a breakout room, please. Ms. Champion, given that that's the last case on the 9 o'clock calendar, do you want to go over the calendar?
Excuse me, Judge. I'm sending Mr. Render the Zoom link now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Your Honor. We can go over the problem 1 second.
Okay, and
Which case is Mr. Renders?
Position 37.
Thank you.
and is Mr. Williams in the courtroom with us there?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Position number one is going to be reset further notice jail jury. Position number two is reset further notice jail jury. Position number three is reset further notice jail jury. Position number four was a plea. Position number five is non-fault. Position number six, reset further notice defendant release. Position 7 and 8 are pleas. Position number 9 was a plea. Position number 10 was a non-fault. Position number 11 was a plea. Position number 12 is reset further notice jail jury. Position number 13 is reset to the SAP. Position number 14, I have on the announcement, it's going to be transferred to the Superior Court, but I don't have a transfer order.
I know we're in the process of trying to get that at least accepted. I don't have updates on that myself. I'll check back with Deputy Falk and let you know.
Okay, so we can reset it to next Tuesday?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Position number 15 and 16 is reset further notice jail jury. Position number 17 is reset to the SAP 722. Position number 18 was a Norcross. Position number 19 is reset further notice jail jury. Position number 20 was a plea. 21 was a plea. 22 was a plea. 23 is going to put further notice defendant was released. 24 was a plea. 25 was a plea. 26 was a plea. 27 is reset further notice jail jury. Position number 28 is going to, position 28, 29, and 30 is going to be reset to the SAP 723. Position 31 is reset further notice jail jury. Position 32 is reset further notice jail jury. Position 33 was a plea. Position 34 is reset further notice defendant release. Position 35 is reset to the SAP 722 with his additional cases. Position 36 is reset further notice jail jury. Position number 37 we're holding on. Position 38 was a plea. And the admin, we're holding on that case also. Any questions?
Okay, doesn't appear so. Thank you, Ms. Champion. Court will be in recess until someone's ready to proceed. Yes, Ms. McLeod, are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is this going to be a negotiated plea?
Yes, Your Honor. It appears to be a time served plea based on what the state's offer, so my
Okay.
client wants to accept that.
Ms. Chancey, if you'll raise your right hand for me, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you swear or affirm that you will translate from English to Spanish, Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
Yes, sir, I do.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Gonzalez Ramirez. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. This is the state all-purpose calendar that we're conducting by video.
Buenos días, señor González. Soy el juez Eric Morrow y esta es una audiencia de casos variados conducida a distancia y a través de video.
Will you raise your right hand for me, please, sir?
Señor, ¿puede levantar su mano derecha para mí?
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura ante este tribunal que dirá la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad bajo pena de perjurio?
Así es, correcto.
That's right, correct.
Mr. Sirocco?
Thank you, Judge, for add-on position 1, the criminal trespass and the criminal trespass and damage to property. 12 for count 1, 12 months, probation to serve 196 days, credit for time served 98.
One moment, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll slow down for you. Thank you.
So it was a criminal trespass.
Yes, for count 1, the criminal trespass.
El cargo 1 es por allanamiento de morada ilegal. Can you please repeat for me?
Yes, 12 months to serve 196 days, credit for time served 98 days.
La sentencia es de 12 meses, 196 días a servir y crédito por 96 días.
Balance suspended and to stay away from the Eagles Crest Village apartments located at 555 Eagles Crest Village Lane in Roswell.
Se debe mantenerse distanciado de Eagles Crest Village, los apartamentos localizados en el 555 de Eagles Crest Village Lane en Roswell.
For count 2, it's 12 months probation concurrent with count 1, and that count 2 is criminal trespass and damage to property.
Y por el cargo 2, 12 meses de libertad condicional que se cumplen de manera concurrente con el cargo 1. Y el cargo 2 es allanamiento ilegal y daños a la propiedad.
And they're both suspended. Is that correct, Mr. Scirocco?
That is correct.
Right, because I explained it to him as a time served plea offer.
I understand.
Y el resto de la libertad probatoria se suspende.
And for the second add-on case, with which he is charged with giving false information to law enforcement and criminal trespass.
Y en el en el segundo caso de la lista de causas agregadas, también por allanamiento de morada y I'm sorry, criminal trespass and
Count 1 is giving false information to law enforcement, and count 2 is criminal trespass.
Perdón, el cargo 1 sería de dar información falsa a un oficial de policía y allanamiento de morada.
For count 1, it's 12 months, and count 1 again is the giving false info. 12 months probation concurrent with the add-on case number 1, which is 24 CR 006103G.
Entonces, el cargo 1 serían 2 meses 12 meses de probatoria por el cargo de dar información falsa que se cumplirá concurrente con el cargo 1 número 24CR 0061036.
And count 2 would be for the criminal trespass, 12 months probation concurrent with count 1 of this case. Stay away from Eagles Crest Village Apartments located at 555 Eagles Crest Village Lane in Roswell.
Y el otro cargo se también cumplirá de manera concurrente con la lista de causas agregadas y debe mantenerse también alejado de los departamentos ubicados en el 555 Eagles Crest Village Lane en Roswell.
Does defense stipulate a factual basis, venue, and identification for purposes of the plea?
Yes, we do so stipulate.
La defensa está de acuerdo con la identificación, la jurisdicción y el fundamento de hecho. Sí, lo estamos.
Anything further, Ms. McLeod?
¿Algo más, señora Black Cloud?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Nada más, señora, su señoría.
Mr. Gonzalez Ramirez, it's my understanding that in case 24 CR 006103G, you wish to plead guilty to criminal trespass and damage to property. Is that right?
Señor González, entiendo que en el caso 24CR 006103G, que por cargo de allanamiento de morada, un segundo cargo de allanamiento de morada I'm sorry, Your Honor, can you repeat the third charge?
But we're on position number 1. The two charges for position 1 are criminal trespass and damage to property.
Oh, damage to property, sorry. Son dos cargos de allanamiento de morada, el segundo con daño a la propiedad. ¿Usted quiere declararse culpable ante estos cargos?
Correcto.
Correct.
And in case 24 CR 006104G, you wish to plead guilty to giving false information to law enforcement officers and criminal trespass. Is that right?
Entonces, si en el cargo 24 CR 006 0116G, usted se quiere declararse culpable por dar información falsa no oficial de la policía y por allanamiento de morada, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Correct.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
¿Está usted bajo el efecto de drogas o alcohol esta mañana?
No, nada de eso.
No, nothing like that.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Usted está representado por su abogado. ¿Está usted satisfecho con la representación que él le ha otorgado?
Así es, correcto.
That's right, correct.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up that right?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que usted renuncia a ir a un juicio por jurado debido a estas, o sea, tiene el derecho de ir a un juicio para defenderse de estos cargos, pero al declararse culpable, usted renuncia, no va a usar ese derecho más, ¿entiende?
Sí, es correcto.
Yes, that's correct.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
¿Hay alguien que le haya forzado o coaccionado para hacerlo, declararse culpable?
Nada de eso. Yo acepto mis errores.
No, I'll do it because it was my error.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Good luck to you, sir.
Yo acepto esta declaración negociada. Buena suerte, señor.
Gracias.
Thank you.
And thank you, Ms. Chancellor. We appreciate you assisting us this morning.
You're welcome, Your Honor. My pleasure. Have a good day.
You do the same. Ms.
Okay.
McLeod, does that conclude your business before the court?
I believe it does, Your Honor.
All right, you have a good day. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Smith, Thomas Smith.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm present.
Yes, good. Thank you for jumping on a bit early for me. I'm going to have you speak with a public defender to discuss your case this morning. Let's see, who do we have available that can speak with Mr. Smith on the 11 o'clock DV bench warrant calendar? Mr. White?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need for him to give you a call?
Please.
Okay, so can you give him, do you have something to take the number down with? Mr.
Yes,
Smith?
Your Honor, I'll take it down now. I'm all ready, Mr. White.
Yep, 404
404.
2016. That's right.
I'm sorry, could you repeat after 404?
612
612
60. 612-2060.
Okay, 404-612-2060. Okay, should I pause this call and just
Yeah.
return?
Yes, you can do that. I know that you're with me now, so give him a call and jump back on when you all have completed your conversation, okay?
Okay, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Yes, good morning, Mr. Render. Hope you're doing well today.
Can you hear me now, Judge?
Yes, I can hear you. You're representing Mr. Williams, is that right?
That is correct, Judge.
Have you had the opportunity to speak with him, and what are we gonna do with him this morning?
Can I speak to him briefly, Judge?
Of course. Let's see, he's in courtroom 2 there. I don't think anybody's in there with him, so I can place you into a breakout room, or you can give
That'll
him a
work.
call. A breakout room?
That'll work, Judge.
Okay, so if we can place Attorney Render and courtroom 2 into a breakout.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Court will be in recess until courtroom 2, Mr. Render return.
Oh,
Yes, Mr. Render, are we ready to proceed with Mr. Williams?
Yes, Judge.
What are we gonna do with Mr. Williams this morning?
Your Honor, see, I was unaware that his pretrial bond had got taken. Unfortunately, my client picked up a new charge with his parents. He was staying with his parents. He's got some mental health issues, and unfortunately, he's been off of his medication. And I was unaware that he was back incarcerated and that the pretrial signature bond had been taken away. At this juncture, I know it's a status hearing. I wanted to see if I can speak to the ASG briefly. From my understanding, there is an offer on the table. And is there a possibility to finalize and take pleas this morning, Judge?
Yes, there is. So, why don't I do this? Let me take my last case here, and then I will put you into a breakout room with Mr. Sirocco so that you can discuss Mr. Williams's case, okay?
That sounds good, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, yes, so give me
My
just
last question. My last
yes.
question would be, I was not aware, so I did not file a bond. He could not be heard on bond this morning, could he?
Once you discuss with Mr. Sirocco, and if you want me to hear a bond modification, I'm not really sure of any of the circumstances at this point, but I'm happy, if you can't work it out, I'm happy to hear argument on modification of bond.
Sounds great, Judge. I'll stand by. Thank you.
All right, very good. And let's see, Mr. Smith is back with us.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sirocco, I take it that Mr. Smith missed a court date?
Yes, Judge, he failed to appear before Judge Edie on April 29th of last year as a P&A calendar. And I will note, so I'm going to be looking for some clarification here because there are return to sender notices on file following that hearing there that I found. But there was also a prior FTA also for plea and arraignment from November 20th of 2023, for which there was, again, return to sender notice on file. But I noticed that both of these were addressed to, they're technically three, but in both instances, both FTAs, there are return to sender notices for the same address. So I'm not sure whether it was a failure to update with the court or by the court. I really don't know with this particular case. So I'm looking for clarification from the defense.
Mr. White?
Your Honor, Mr. Smith missed court due to being homeless, basically. He did not have an address. We do have an address for him now. So, I mean, he never received notice and didn't know to go to court, but he didn't have an address that he could change and inform the court on. He is currently employed with IBM, and we expect him to have an address within 3 or 4 weeks that will be his permanent address. But in the meantime, we have his parents' address where he says that he can receive notice. And we just ask that you set aside the bench warrant this morning.
Okay, and where do his parents live?
That address is 2590 Jerome Road, Atlanta, Georgia, 30349, Unit 1.
Yes, anything further, Mr. Sirocco?
Nothing from the state. We don't have an objection as long as that address is updated now.
Okay, so Mr. Smith, I'm sorry about your circumstances. I understand that you've been experienced seeing residential issues, but make sure that once you get a permanent address, that first thing that you do is update that with the court. I don't want you missing any more court dates, because if you do, I won't be able to set it aside in the future, okay?
Absolutely.
So until you do get a permanent address, we'll go ahead and send it to your parents' address. So make sure you stay in touch with them if you don't change the address before you get your next notice, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So we'll go ahead and set this one aside. And if if you do move residences, as I said, first thing to do is to change it with the court, with the clerk's office, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge,
All
I'm
right.
briefly, doesn't really matter a whole lot, but the way he did find out about his missed court date was through the background check for his job. So, and he immediately.
Okay.
So.
Okay, very good. All right, so we'll set this aside, Mr. Smith. If nothing further, you're free to go this morning. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. And Attorney Render, are you with me?
I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna place you into a breakout room with Mr. Sirocco there. Mr. White, we'll see you next week. And anyone else that's on the line that doesn't need to be with us, you all are free to go as well. So if we can place Mr. Sirocco and Mr. Render in a breakout room, please. Court will be on recess until they return. Yes, if we can get courtroom 2 back online. Thank you. Where are we with Mr. Williams?
Your Honor, we have a $2,000 good bond in this case. I was mistaken. It was the terroristic threat matter, which he had a signature bond on, that he has subsequently been taken away. Again, this is a mental health situation. So I would just ask for a one-time reset, so that I may address the other case. And then I can address this case with him and be in a better position to determine how we should proceed.
Okay, so you want this placed back on an SAP calendar, and I take it that he has another case that you want to place on this calendar as well.
Exactly.
Oh,
Okay,
that's,
so-
the other case is a.
I'm sorry, yes.
Felony matter,
Felony.
Judge. So it wouldn't
Oh,
come on this
okay.
calendar. Yeah.
Okay, so the only case that we can address will be the simple assault. Okay, I'm happy to reset this until next Tuesday, 7/22. If that's what you'd like for me to do, Mr. Render.
I'm on leave next week. Can we do it the following week?
That's fine. The court, let's see. That's the 29th.
Yes, that works.
Okay. All right, Mr. Williams, I'll see you back on the 29th, sir. All right, anything further today, Mr. Render?
Nothing further. Would that be a virtual as well, Judge?
Yes, it will be.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, you'll get notice. All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. You're free to go. Thank you. And I believe that completes the 9 o'clock calendar. If nothing further, thank you all. We will see you next week. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Ms. Greenhouse.
Thank you, Judge. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.